Arcanum number 13, Immortality. Death. Meanings. Death. Endings. The end of a cycle. Separation. Grief. Transition point. Transformation. Reversed meanings. Resistance toward change. Delayed change. Key attributes. Key. 13. Color, blue-green. Hebrew letter. Noon meaning fish. Letter number. 50. Astrological sign, Scorpio. Element, water. Musical note, G natural. Description of the card. In this arcanum, the heads of wheat represent rebirth, as do the flowers. The flowers, the beginning of life. The wheat, the end. A hierarch of the law cuts some sheaves of wheat, which have grain of varying sizes, both large and small. These are known as bobi caldenos and represent the values, the capital which each human being carries in his or her 3 brains. Intellectual, motor, instinctual, and emotional brain. He who carries small grain lives only a short while, dying within a few days, months, or in the first few years of life. One lives by thirds, and one dies by thirds. She who squanders their intellectual capital descends into madness, schizophrenia, etc. He who abuses his motor or movement center ends up being deformed, etc. She who misuses her emotional center suffers from ailments of the heart. This arcanum represents both the internal and the physical. It is the arcanum of Judas Iscariot, which represents the death of the ego. The scythe is the funeral symbol of the angels of death. Esoteric significance of the arcanum. Death is really the return to the womb. Life and death are 2 phenomena of the same thing, samsara, existence. Death is a subtraction of fractions. When the mathematical calculation ends, all that remains are the values of consciousness. The values of the personality are subtracted. For the personality of the defunct, there is no tomorrow. It has a beginning and an end. Trapped within the ego are the values of the consciousness. These, seen clairvoyantly, resemble a legion of phantoms. This is what continues. The return of the values is a mechanism of nature. The soul really does not return because man has not incarnated his soul. Only the values return. When the hour of death arrives, the angel of death attends the deathbed of the dying one, having the duty to cut the cord of existence. In the precise instant of exhaling the last breath, the angel of death removes the individual from their physical body, and with his scythe, cuts the silver cord. This is a mysterious silvery thread which connects the internal bodies with the physical body. This magnetic cord can extend or reduce to infinity. It is due to this cord that we can reincorporate in the physical body in the moment of awakening after sleep. The dying usually see the angel of death. They, when working, dress in funeral garb and take on a spectral, skeletal appearance, grasping the scythe with which they cut the silver cord. They assume this gloomy appearance only whilst working. Apart from this, they adopt very beautiful forms. At times of children, at times of ladies, or of venerable elders. The angels of death are never evil or perverse. They always work in accordance with the great law. Each one has his hour to be born and his exact moment to die. The angels of death are very wise. They develop and operate under the ray of Saturn. They know not only all that which is related to the commonplace and normal death of the physical body. These ministers of death are as well profoundly wise in all that which is related with the death of the pluralized I. Proserpina, the queen of the infernos, is also Hecate, the blessed goddess Mother Death, under whose direction the angels of death work. Mother Space, transformed into Mother Death, dearly loves her children, and for this reason, she takes them. The blessed goddess Mother Death has the power to punish us when we violate the law and authority to take our life. She is, indubitably, only one magnificent facet of our mystic dyad, a splendid form of our own being. Without her consent, no angel of death would dare to break the thread of life. The silver cord, the Antakarana. 3 human forms go to the grave. A, the physical body. B, the vital body or lingam sarira. And C, the personality. The physical body in a gradual process disintegrates within the grave. The vital body floats before the sepulchre, its phosphorescent specter at times being visible to persons who are very psychic. It disintegrates slowly as the physical body disintegrates. The personality is energetic, is formed during the first 7 years of childhood, and is strengthened with time and experiences. The personality is a child of its time, born in its time. There is no tomorrow for the personality of the defunct. After the death of the physical body, the personality is also within the grave, but it comes out when someone brings flowers, when some mourner visits. It moves about the cemetery and returns to its grave. Within the cemetery, it slowly disintegrates. That which continues, that which does not go to the grave, is the ego, the self, the myself, the I, which is a particular sum of I devils that personify our psychological defects. That which continues after death is not then very beautiful. That which is not destroyed along with the physical body is none other than a multitude of devils, of psychic aggregates, of defects. The only decent thing that exists within all those caverniculous entities that constitute the ego is the essence, the psyche, the buddhata. Normally, these psychic aggregates function within the astral and mental worlds. Rare are those essences who are able to free themselves for a time from these subjective elements in order to enjoy a holiday in the causal world before returning to this vale of tears. This is, however, possible with the dissolution of the ego. The egos normally submerge within the mineral realm in the infernal worlds, or return immediately or shortly thereafter to a new organism. The ego continues in the seed of our descendants. We return incessantly in order to always repeat the same dramas, the same tragedies. I must stress the fact that not all the aggregates achieve a human return. In reality, many I devils are lost because they submerge within the mineral realm, continue reincorporating in animal organisms, or resolutely cling to adhere to determined places.